GameGoddessFee here. We are back tonight with more Ace Attorney. I have my boy. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna continue the case today. We wanted to go ahead and stream Ace tonight. We're going back and forth between that and Twilight Princess for now. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate it. All right, so yeah, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, Episode 2, The Captive Turnabout. Middle, a suspect has been arrested. All right, Plum.
All right, Plum.
Here we go.
Let's do it, Plum. Plum, let's do this.
Don't listen to the child, you guys. The child has gone nuts. March 28th, 9:45 a.m. High Prosecutor's Office. Room 1202. I'm up. I still can't believe what happened yesterday. It was terrible. The way those two treated you.
Now, let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your situation, Edgeworth.
The committee hereby decrees the prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict.
Judge Gavelle and Mr. Winner certainly didn't mince their words. But that's not what concerns me right now. I'm more worried about the committee's reasons for doing what they did. And what they might do next. I suspect it won't be good.
Earth to Mr. Edgeworth, are you listening to me?
Nope. Nope.
Really?
Yes, of course.
So this is it? You're giving up on the Bronco Nightcap?
No, I have no intention of doing any such thing. To walk away from the case would be to tactically accept the committee's decision. The only problem is that I don't have the authority to continue investigating. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yes. What is it, Detective?
I've got some bad news, sir! Word down at the precinct is... they just arrested somebody for Knight's murder!
What? Do you know who it is?
No, but I heard they're being held in a detention center. Maybe you could go talk to whoever it is?
Good idea. Let's go there. Let's get down there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Even without the authority to investigate, surely I can still pay a suspect an innocent visit. Alright, we're on our way.
Me too! I'll see you there, sir!
But won't you be But won't you be missed, Detective?
Nah, everyone's busy in the prison going over the crime scene anyway.
Good. And we'll see you shortly.
Yes, sir!
Come on, Kay. Let's go.
You got it.
Oh, you're trying to punch me. That would hurt my feelings, Kay.
March 28, 10:23 a.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. They took a whole hour.
Yep, they took a whole hour. They don't got Phoenix's bite.
Still no sign of them, huh?
Indeed.
Wait, this is just like last time.
Please don't tempt fate like that.
No! I can't! I just can't!
Sure you can. I told you. It's just a pair of visitors.
Sounds like someone really doesn't want us to see us. Well, I meant to line up like that.
Doesn't want to see us.
Sounds like someone really doesn't want to see us. Anyway. What in the world?
No.
Just talk with them, please.
But one of them's a prosecutor, right? Aren't they all super scary? All they do is stare at you, right into your soul. Ah, you must be the suspect in the... See? I told you! Okay, why is this man so flustered?
Probably because you're being you, but I guess that's just how you are.
Thanks for clearing up absolutely nothing.
Hey, Mr. Suspect, you doing okay? Oh, I can't read tonight. Hey, Mr. Suspect, you doing okay in there? We just want to have a little chat with you. No biggie, right?
Who are you?
I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's trusty sidekick. It's just a part-time gig I'm doing while I take a break from my real job, though.
Funny, I don't recall ever employing you.
And that's Mr. Edgeworth. He is a prosecutor, but he's not going to stray wholly to your soul or anything.
Oh, please. Really?
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 Anyway, can you first please tell us your name?
It's Saint. Simeon Saint.
Well, nice to meet you, Simeon. You can call me Kay. Everyone else does.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. I would like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Please, Simeon. We're trying to help you, I promise.
Really?
Really?
Thanks to Kay, it sounds like we might finally get some answers at least.
Simeon Saint.
Perhaps you could start by telling us a little about yourself. Who, me? But why would anyone want to know anything about me? I'm boring! I'm nothing! I'm a nobody! You have a job? Oh, well, it's hardly worth mentioning, really. I'm your average corporate pencil pusher, just like everybody else, honest! This is going to take a while.
Relation to Knight.
About you and Mr. Knight. Just when I thought we were making progress. Okay?
So, Simeon, did you know Mr. Knight? Come on, you can tell me.
Bronco? Yeah, I knew him. We were friends.
Interesting. I wonder if he knew that Knight had been arrested.
And, did you know Mr. Knight had been arrested?
Yeah, I even came to visit him. You came to see Knight? I wonder when that would have been.
And when was that, Simeon?
It was the day before yesterday, around lunchtime. I came as soon as I got the call from the cops. The police called him? Why?
How come the police called you? Why should you have to repeat everything Edgeworth say?
They said Bronco asked him to, that he needed a favor.
A favor?
Uh-huh. He wanted me to bring him his chess set, the pocket-sized one. So I went by his place, and then I came here. A chess set?
A chess set?
Is it just me, or is she getting better at stealing my thoughts?
You do know everything you think is written all over your face, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, I'm not a mind reader, just an expression reader. Amazing, right? Don't you just love having a sidekick as helpful as me?
I'm going to beat you up. Have you read what my next move is going to be?
I sure have. There's something you want to show Simeon.
Indeed. Let's present it to him and see what he has to Indeed. Let's present it to him and see what he has to say about it. You see this, boy? This is an attorney's badge. Wait, no, a prosecutor's badge. If you don't tell me what I want right now, I'll beat you up. And then send you to prison. And it'll all be legal.
Who, him?
No, the chess set. We was just talking about the chess set.
I know.
Did you forget? Did you forget?
I was.
Oh yeah, show him his friend's dead body. Here you go. Here your friend dead body. So look at him, he dead. You see I holding his neck? Let me shoot.
So this chess set.
Oh, that's the one I brought for Bronco. Well, I said it was that at least.
Pocket chess set data updated in my organizer. A folded chessboard with the pieces stored inside. It belonged to Knight and was brought to him at his request by Saint. We found it next to Mr. Knight.
He always had to have a chessboard somewhere nearby. I'm not surprised he had it with him when he...
Simeon, you and Mr. Knight. You were very close, weren't you?
Yeah, we were best friends. At least I thought we were. But I guess I was wrong about that.
What do you mean?
If I knew him so well, why was it such a shock for me to find out he had killed someone? It's not easy discovering that someone you're close to had committed a terrible crime. It's a very bitter pill to swallow indeed. How could it all end like this? I could never have imagined something so awful.
Something's not right here, Mr. Edgeworth. There's just no way Simeon murdered Mr. Knight.
Yes, he certainly doesn't seem to have an obvious motive. And again, he wouldn't have been arrested for no reason either. I wonder what grounds they had for doing so. Why lock you up?
Reason for arrest?
Why were you arrested, Mr. Saint? I just don't get it. Why won't he talk to me? I don't know. Honestly, I don't.
Whoa, he answered you, Mr. Edgeworth. I guess he's not scared of you anymore.
My goodness for small miracles. The cops burst into my house this morning out of nowhere. And before I knew it, I was here. These policemen. Was there a prosecutor with them? Yes. Some kid named the Winner or something. The rookie. I thought as much.
So, did they interrogate you yet?
What? I'm going to be interrogated? But by the cops?
Well, yeah. I mean, you've been arrested. You're a suspect now.
Won't the detective shout at me and threaten me and... Oh! There are always these hulking guys, right? Who get in your face and force you to... Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty! See? I told you! Please don't hurt me! Please don't crush me with those huge arms! No, please, I'm calling the cops! What's up with this guy, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, nothing, Detective. You're just being you. I guess it's just how you are.
I don't get it, sir.
Look, Mr. Edward, Simeon is clearly innocent. So there's got to be something we can do for him, isn't there?
Mr. Saint,
Yes?
you are Mr. Knight's friend, and 2 days ago you came to visit him. You had nothing at all to do with his murder, is my understanding, correct?
Yes! I didn't kill anybody!
Very well, and I will choose to believe you, and I will do anything I can to assist you.
Huh? But why would you help a nobody like me?
Let's just say that I may not be doing it solely for your sake. I have something of a personal interest in this case.
That's right. It's payback time. We'll show those two who investigation reigns supreme.
Oh yeah! Now we're cooking!
Unfortunately, I still lack the authority to conduct said investigation. As such, my resources are rather limited, and I'll need to lean heavily on the ones I do have at hand. Which means you, Mr. Saint, your information will be invaluable going forward. In other words, let's see if we can help one another out, shall we?
Oh, I just thought of something! Why don't you just burn an attorney's badge? And you could represent our pal here!
Now's not the time for joke, Gummy. I mean, Mr. Edward is a prosecutor. He couldn't defend anyone his life depended on it.
But I wasn't kidding! I just thought helping suspects, that's what a defense attorney does, you know?
Sure, but we could do that too. The only thing that matters is that we find the real culprit in the end. So come on, let's get to work.
Yes, ma'am!
Oh my god. I'm sure you know already, but just to be clear, if our investigation ultimately proves you to be the culprit, we'll have no choice but to treat you like any other suspect. But you needn't worry. I believe you. Or at least, I have decided to try. For now. Just hold tight and try to believe in us in return, if nothing else. It might help you feel a little less alone. Now if you'll excuse me.
It's where he tried to be all proper. March 28, 11:22 a.m. Detention Center. Corridor. So we talked a good game in there. But we can't even get back inside the main prison to see the scene of the crime.
Maybe defending the guy in court is our best bet after all.
Dummy, can't defend for his life, remember?
Well, who do we have here? If it isn't Edgeworth and the gang, what are you cats doing here?
Listen, pal, if you come to harass Mr. Edgeworth again, I'll...
Hey, easy there, Detective Flatfoot Sholmes. I'm here to work.
Work? But you're here to defend somebody?
Whoa, the K-Meister nails it in one. Aren't you just the uber intelligentes on one of the bunch? Stop doing this.
Uber Intelligentes. That's not how you use either of those words, Fender.
Some may say I'm an easygoing old rogue about town, but I'm actually not a half-bad attorney. Which is why I've been summoned to the old Jellaroonie for a meeting with a new client. The suspect is one Simony Sainsbury.
You mean Simeon Saint?
Wow, that's crazy. You know more about my job than I do.
Wait, Mr. Edward, Mr. Fender's a defense attorney. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I fear I might be. In fact, it could be our only option. Not so long ago, I found myself embroiled in another case that wasn't mine. I managed to worm my way onto the crime scene by agreeing to a certain someone subordinate. To be a certain someone subordinate. Not an experience I ever wanted to repeat, but I fear I may have little choice.
Wow, what's her face?
Francisco!
Fender,
Before you say another word, I just gotta point out the fine print. Eddie Fender doesn't take on associates. Say it ain't so, I hear you protesting, but pompous prosecutors are a no-go. Especially those of the Von Karma variety.
I should have known he wouldn't forgive me that easily. I understand why you wouldn't want to work with someone like me. What's more, I understand how you feel about all things Von Karma. But please, believe me when I say, I'm not the man I was back then. I'm no longer under my old mentor's spell.
You better believe it, pal! Mr. Edgeworth's a changed man!
But this is after everything, right? Von Karma, he's
I think this is like a few months after the third game. So after Godot, but before Apollo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why you still got that bib on then?
He's so silly.
Sure, he used to be the demon prosecutor, but he's not like that anymore.
I do have feelings, detective.
Gummy's right. Mr. Edgeworth's one of the good guys now. He's not just a prosecutor. He's a hero. He got me off the hook just last month.
You don't say. Well, that escalated quickly.
But he was, there's no other word for it. He was heroic. Great thiefly even.
Please, Fender, don't you think there's something odd about the way the committee stepped in yesterday? There's more to this case than meets the eye. I'm certain of it. I can't just walk away from this. I can't.
Uh-oh.
Please, allow me to help you with this investigation.
Sheesh. A bow from the great Miles Edgeworth.
Look at the sign back there. Your life, your choice.
What does that mean? Really? Really? Gather?
Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. So enlighten me, if you will. What made the leopard change his spots?
Well, I suppose I would have to say the courtroom itself. I have experienced so many things and met so many people there within its four walls, including some old friends who showed me a better way to be. How could that not change a person?
Well, I'll be. You would never have bared his soul like that. That was beautiful. You might have even surprised you know who. And you know how much that takes. Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start again with a clean slate. So, this is me.
Edgeworth and Co. Law Offices. Eddie Fender, senior partner.
Edgeworth? Edgeworth?
That's right. Mr. Fender here began his legal career as an assistant to my late father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? Your dad was a defense attorney? So the you-know-who Mr. Fender keeps talking about is...
The clever game master nails it in one yet again. That's right. I was talking about his old man. Guess you all noticed I kept his name over the door, so to speak. Least I could do for old Gregory, really.
Hey, Alex Rootman, if you're on a swing and you get hit by a bus, so do you stay on the swing? I think the bus gonna knock you off the swing.
No, alright, you're on the bus.
If you're on a swing and you get hit by a bus.
Wait, alright, if you're on the bus, okay, I'm built different, so I'm gonna stay on the swing anyway, because the bus can take me. But a normal person might leave with a broken bone or two.
You get knocked off the swing.
What if you do a backflip?
Listen, Edgeworth. Miles. I'm gonna level with you here. I don't trust you. Not fully, anyway. I can't just forget about all those years you spent licking Von Karma's boots, you know. Anyone can say they have changed. I'm gonna need you to prove it. And besides, you know it's what Gregory would have wanted.
Very well, I accept.
Okay, and that's enough hardball for one day. Let's move on to the fun stuff. I hereby appoint you interim associate of Edgeworth & Co. Congrats, man!
I will try not to let you down.
Well, doesn't this bring a tear to your eye? The prodigal son coming on board at his late father's firm.
Permission to come on board too, please, Mr. Fender?
No! You don't even have to ask, kiddo. Welcome to the crew.
Woohoo! Thanks, Captain.
Alright, I guess it's time to go to work. So, where to begin? Any bright ideas, Miles?
Where were we when we were so rudely interrupted?
Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim.
Indeed. It sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body. I believe we need to speak with the person who found the body.
Just what I was thinking, eager associate. We do indeed.
Still the type to smile and nod, I see. That will certainly make my life easier, boss.
Now that's what? Now that's decided. Let's get going anyway.
What about me? I'm a detective. I can't just hop on board as an attorney's assistant like you guys.
You're getting written off the case, good Gumshoe. There's too many people. He has a point. I can't leave him adrift all on his own now, can I? Detective Gumshoe, I have a special assignment for you. You are to continue investigating the case under Mr. Winner. And if you happen to discover anything that seems useful, you are to notify me immediately. You're in a uniquely powerful position, Detective, and I'm going to need all the info you can pass our way.
You can count on me, sir! I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the defense!
Trust me, I know. But just this once, those loose lips of yours might be what saves our ship. That's the wrong way, Detective.
Go right to prison gates, good sirs, because here we come!
Uh-oh.
Why you arc like that?
March 28, 11:50 a.m. Prison corridor.
Did you notice, the parrot
Him right.
that's
oh.
Polly from Turnabout Goodbye?
That's not Polly. Why
Yes,
ain't got
it
Polly in
is.
jail?
Polly in jail. You talk too much.
Where's that? Is he in jail with that one guy?
He might be in here. I know somebody who is in here.
Oh my goodness. Did I skip
Oh
around?
yeah, you said.
So, Any idea how we track down whoever found the Bronx's body, Miles?
I think our best bets would be to simply ask around.
Oh, don't you dare!
Oh wait, that's not me.
Go ahead, you can Look, that reminds me of that fur that my brother-in-law got me around her neck. If Roro was on here, she'll know what I was talking about.
Who was this? Excuse me, but
Oh, my. Just look at you.
Are you talking to me?
Just fabulously. Speak, darling. Fabulously. Facial hair is so very correct. Don't you think?
Enchanté, mademoiselle, and much obliged. Defense attorney Ed Fender, at your service. Let's get things off there on right foot, shall we? A little impossible perhaps.
what's that?
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Oh no!
Ah!
Really, Woo.
Oh, I'm not reading this. No.
Right on the kisser.
No.
Well, how else does one greet a new friend, A little smooch is entirely the rigor. The rigor, don't you think? Wow, talk about stealing a kiss.
Indeed, an act so shameless, it puts even great thieves to shame.
Physical contact is so very important as a form of expression for our little family. Everyone in this lovely home will tell you as much.
Hey, if everyone else is hip to that, I can be hip to that too. Sure.
Fifi Lagarde, by the way, warden of the charming abode. You may call me Fifi, of course. He cried. Shut up. Really, dude. Really.
Shut up.
So she's the warden of the entire detention center and prison facility, is she? A pleasure to meet you, Miss Lagarde. Miles Edgeworth. I'm an associate with Mr. Fender's practice. I hope you don't mind me asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday?
Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day, after all.
Important in what way exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps?
A meeting? Oh, heavens, no. I couldn't think of anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit. It was a simply spectacular event featuring some terrifically talented animals. Anyone had to be there. If you were here at home, you were watching the show with me. The performer set up a special stage in the yard just for us. We are one very lucky family, n'est-ce pas?
So she was at this circus performance for the inmates yesterday morning. Mr. Corsorato mentioned a show yesterday as well. He must have been talking about the same thing. What time did this show take place?
From around 8 until 10, maybe. Yes, something like that.
Meaning it finished right around when the body was discovered. And by dint of having attended the show, she has a reasonably solid alibi.
Oh, that thing's still alive. Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, darlings, but I really must dash. Feel free to explore our home. Mikasa Sukasa and all that. Ciao for now.
Vendor, stop looking.
Well, what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
The person who found the body screamed, and that scream was heard by one inmate that we know of. Therefore, our first task is to question this inmate and see where his information will take us next.
To him?
I think.
About the person who found the body, do you happen to know where he is right now?
Talking to Kate. Why he turning around to Kate?
I don't know.
She'll be in one of the workshops, I guess. Usually is at this hour.
And it seems the workshops are our next port of the call. These animals stink. Smell like the zoo in here.
That monkey over there. Orangutan.
There go Max. Do you have a moment? We have a few questions for you.
Oh, who's a good girl? You are. You're just perfect.
She really is. She's beautiful.
Meow!
He's finally noticed me, I think. I was wondering,
What's her name?
It's Wacky, ma'am. She's my little fur friend.
Friend.
Friend!
whatever. Yes, right. As you were then. What I need are answers, not clawful puns.
Goodness.
Man, I wish I controlled this dude. Sally, I'll fire you, man. I'll fire you so fast, bro.
There, T.I. Put out something.
Where's the rubber just?
I nearly tripped over it.
Isn't this great, Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at the zoo.
Except it's the humans, not the animals who live in captivity here.
No one would mind if I took one home with me, would they?
At home, you mean behind bars? No, I suppose not.
What we doing?
Go to the room.
I tried to go. What
Go
room
to the
is
computer room.
this it?
That's not the computer room.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Nice try, kiddo. But this isn't a bathroom stall. Yo, you there? Could you help us out there, my good man? Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Is somebody using this workshop right now? Yes, sir. One of the prisoners is in there. Just confirmed it myself during the noontime roll call.
We'd like to speak to this prisoner, if that's all right.
Sure, I'll go fetch him right now. Won't take a sec.
Who you think it's gonna be? Who you think it's gonna be?
It's somebody who.
It's somebody we've seen before, I'll tell you that.
Well, they like somebody like a prosecutor.
Way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Hey, Yeeties. He said, "What's up, y'all? Hey, Shermanator. Sorry I'm late to the party. That's all right, Yeeties.
Stop hating on me.
We just getting to the nitty gritty." You said way back
Way back.
in Phoenix's cases.
Phoenix's cases.
Let me see. I don't know. The first man that killed what's her face, Mia?
Way back. You see.
Okay, let's go.
This one's all yours, Mousy boy. What? Why? Let's just say I'd rather not roll the dice on someone I don't know. Yeah?
Huh? And I thought adults were all supposed to be strong and brave.
Well, you're not looking so brave yourself right now, so let's call it even.
I'm trying to still think of who it might be.
Here they come.
I had it right.
Yeah,
Yep.
she didn't kill me. Yeah,
He was in front of. He was.
he killed Larry's girlfriend.
Yeah.
The very first one.
The same case.
No, that was the kid. Red, white killed me.
I was close.
Yeah, this is the very first one.
Yeah.
Hello, yes, hello. I hear you wish to speak with me.
Not exactly the hardened criminal we were expecting, is he? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a public prosecutor.
A prosecutor, you say?
A defender, attorney at law. What happened to being too scared to handle this? Listen, sorry about my pal here. He gets the weirdest ideas. Prosecutor indeed. That'll be the day. He's actually just an associate.
Jeez, Miles, get a grip, will ya?
He's right. I mustn't forget that I'm a defense attorney's assistant for the time being.
Ah, that explains it. I did think you looked a little different from the prosecutor I spoke with yesterday.
So he's already spoken to Winner. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No, of course not. I'd be delighted. The name Sowett. Frank Sowett.
The witness is all yours, my young associate. Sure, have the intern do anything. Why everything? Sure, have the intern do everything. Why not? Mr. Sowett, you were no doubt aware that a murder took place yesterday. Would you mind telling us where you were at the time the body was found?
Yes. I was in the workshop there, working as one might expect.
His shirt says Bow Wow.
Bow wow!
What kind of work were you doing?
Well, I'm actually retraining at the moment. I'm hoping to become a stylist, you see. A pet stylist, that is. Yes, so I've been studying hard and practicing every moment I can.
An unusual field of study befitting of an unusual prison, I suppose.
And that's it! I certainly didn't see anything.
Interesting. I've barely asked him anything at all, and he's already sweating bullets.
So, yes. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Sorry.
Hold it!
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Sowett, for this interview has only just begun.
Well, I mean, even if you were to ask me,
You know something, don't you?
That's...
He's definitely hiding something. I'll need to push him a little harder if I'm going to get any answers. Whoop, you know what time it is.
He already fucked the deuce.
The first step is to analyze the situation. Let's take a look at our opponent. Weak!
I didn't see anything. I really can't help you, I'm afraid.
Something tells me he'd be a good poker player. It's hard to tell much at all from his face. I don't think he'll be giving me much in the way of physical cues either. I'll have to rely solely on his words instead. That's the only way I'll know what's going on underneath. Alright, time to make my first move. Let's see who we're dealing with here. He may be good at hiding his emotions, but everyone has a tale.
Mind just commenced.
Yeah, this... Tell me, what's your connection to this incident?
Which incident? The murder? Oh, well, it has nothing at all to do with me. Nothing.
Really?
I wouldn't dream of getting involved in anything as ghastly as that. Well, you see, how can I put this? I like to think of myself as an upstanding citizen. A good person, if you will.
A good person who's in prison. Forgive me, Mr. Sowett, but under normal circumstances, good people do not tend to end up in prison.
That's...
So you do well to tell me what you know about the incident.
many times do I have to tell you people? I mean, don't know anything. I promise.
Bart, your turn.
Sorry, I don't know what more to say, but I can't help you.
My apologies, Mr. Solid. But considering that the incident occurred right here in the prison, I find it very hard to believe that you don't know anything at all.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose I can see how it might seem unlikely, but it's true. If you're looking for the person who found the body, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Yeah. Why do you think I'm looking for the person who found the body? I certainly never mentioned anything such thing to you. Is it because you do know something you're not telling me after all?
No! I just sensed that who you might be looking for, that's all. I'm simply a pet stylist in training. I don't know anything, truly.
Well, there's no doubt about it now. This man is hiding something big. In which case, let's find out what he did yesterday, the day of the incident.
Okay, Phoenix, you're talking about.
Yep, Phoenix is talking now. My opponent is very good at hiding his true feelings, but not for long. It's time to smash that mask of his and see what lurks behind that phony smile.
Tell me about the day of the incident.
Tell me about the day of the incident. If you really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you have nothing to hide, right?
Well, the day of the incident? Oh gosh, I mean, so much happened.
How are you doing? What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning?
I really don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid.
I don't have a clue as how to push the conversation forward. I'll have to try another tack. Okay, this again. Skip.
You already read that.
What were you doing? Yeah. I want to know what you were doing, Mr. Sawit, in detail.
I told you, I'm a pet stylist in training. And that's what I was doing yesterday, training. Specifically, I was giving the animals a trim.
You didn't notice any commotion at the time of the incident? I would imagine things were suddenly quite tumultuous around here.
Well, commotion, you say? No, not really. Maybe I heard someone, but...
Were they screaming? You heard someone? Was this someone screaming by any chance? And don't try to tell me you don't remember! You continue to assert that you know nothing about the incident, Mr. Sawit. But I'm afraid I don't believe a word of it!
Gah! No, I thought I heard someone yelling, but... I don't really remember.
The fact that he heard a scream at the time of the murder may well prove to be a useful clue. I would do well to bear it in mind. Alright, this again. How are things in the prison? What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning?
I really don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid.
Time to deploy my clue. Yeah, You don't remember? Please. You literally just confirmed that you heard a scream!
Oh, but I might have been mistaken. The truth is, I really don't remember.
Your memory fails you yet again? How convenient! But I know you're fibbing, Mr. Sawit!
How dare you talk to me like... I mean, I'm not fibbing.
Why my time?
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, if you must know, when I'm working with the animals and I get into the zone, they're all I see.
Am I to understand you have something of a talent for animal grooming then?
Well, my scissor technique could use a little work, but I see I'm quite good with the animals. They seem to like me. I'm especially good at calming them down when they get scared.
Scared? And when exactly do they get scared? Surely it doesn't happen very often.
Well, that's... No, thankfully it doesn't.
Yeah, that's a scream would certainly frighten them. A loud scream would certainly frighten the animals, wouldn't it? Why are you going to such lengths to deny having heard the scream? What is it you're hiding, Mr. Sawit? Tell me!
Ah! I can assure you I'm not hiding anything! I'll admit I did really hear somebody scream. But I'm not hiding anything, I promise!
The mask is finally beginning to crack. Now to shatter it completely by asking about the scream itself in more detail. I'm afraid you're about to learn a painful lesson, Mr. Sawit. That hiding things from me never ends well for my opponent. Wait, no. Down. Yeah. Who did you hear screaming?
Wait! I just realized they made a mistake! When the incident happened, I was out in the yard, yes. So, I didn't hear anyone screaming. No one at all.
I don't have a clue as how to push the conversation forward. I'll have to try another tack. Up. Oh yeah, this up. No. Get it. When did you hear the scream?
Oh, wait! No, I remember! I forgot about the show! They put on a show for us prisoners around the time of the incident, you see? Yes, performing animals if I remember rightly. That's where I was in the morning.
So now you wish to claim that you didn't hear a scream because you were at the show? You do realize that goes completely against everything you've told me so far.
And what are you gonna do about it, huh? That is my memory of patchy, as they say.
I think... Roger, time.
The animal show really had to be seen to be believed.
It did it? Tell me, what kind of animals did you see?
Let me think. Well?
You weren't actually at the show?
Enough of your fibs! You were nowhere near the show, were you? Ah! Well, I seem to remember being there, but maybe I was, maybe I wasn't.
It's clear Mr. Sawit wasn't at the show. This feels like a vital clue. Down. Who did you hear screaming?
Wait, I just realized I made a mistake. When the incident happened, I was out in the yard, yes. So, I didn't hear anyone screaming, no one at all.
Time to deploy my clue.
Going in circles.
How long are you planning to keep up these fibs? I already know that you weren't at the show.
Ah!
The game's up, Mr. Sawit. It's high time you told me the truth. I demand to know about this scream, now.
I can't tell you what I don't know. I didn't hear any scream, not from the person who found the body.
Okay, yeah, that. How curious. Most people would assume that the scream had come from the victim. So then, why do you think it came from the person who found the body,
Ah! I made a mistake, that's all.
How, Mr. Sawit? How did you know that it was the person who found the body who screamed? Because you're the one who found the body. Because you're the victim, you're dead. You're a ghost. Shall I tell you? You knew because it was you who found the body. And the scream that was heard when the incident occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you!
I doubted you! It's true, I admit it, but what gives you the right to treat people like this?
Checkmate.
Mind chess. Checkmate.
Now that we've established that you were the one who found the body, Mr. Sowett, I believe you have lost any standing you might have had to withhold your cooperation.
Alright, you win. But I'm sure I won't have anything useful to tell you. It probably isn't even worth your time.
That's not for you to decide. By my hand, the truth will be revealed. Every decision I make is to ensure that end.
Except that's not exactly what we're here to do, is it?
What do you mean?
We're not trying to expose the truth. We're trying to save Simeon. That's what we do now, remember? We work to get our client out of trouble. Now, as a prosecutor, but a defense attorney's assistant.
What the Game Master said. You need to listen to the kid more, you know. Client has requested the services of Edgeworth & Co. And as your old man always said, your relationship with your client comes before everything else. So if you think Mr. Saint's well-being is taking a back seat to some quest for the truth.
It's a turtle poke. What's up, Deity? How's it going tonight?
What's that from?
Well, let's just say I don't like to fire people. So I need you to fight against your instincts a little harder, yeah?
This will take some getting used to.
I just saw a post about something you posted today. I'll take a look at it after the stream.
Why you didn't click on it immediately?
In any case, the importance of this man's testimony remains unchanged. Therefore, Mr. Solid, I'm asking once more, what happened when you found the body?
Said
Miku?
Miku?
That's the post?
Miku,
Fine. You wanna, you think that's it?
We've been on for an hour, have we?
How long it's gonna take?
We're gonna cross-examine him, and then there's a bunch. So, yeah, let's stop.
Oh, goodness. You said just a rebrand of Miku in the shape of a Discord logo. Oh, okay.
Do you know who Hatsune Miku is?
Nope.
How you don't know who Hatsune Miku is?
Who are they?
It's a real person. It's a totally real person. I promise you. It's a totally real person.
Who are they?
It's a real person. That's all.
He's a traitor. Are they from Nintendo?
No, they're a real person. They're not a game character. They exist in real life. You can talk to them. Yes, I promise you.
I don't know. I have to Google them or something. Look.
I said hi to Hatsune Miku today. I was like, what's up, Miku?
Miku?
Muku, what?
Miku.
Muku.
Anyway, yeah, we'll finish this case later. we're gonna do that dungeon in Twilight Princess tomorrow. I wanted to say that to tomorrow, so on Friday. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and
I can't believe y'all know who Hatsune Miku is, bro.
really, all right, we had Alex Rootman, Yeety, and Delty. Appreciate you for chiming in tonight. Yeah, that was the time, Delty, but I appreciate you for tuning in. Everyone else that's watching, I appreciate you all for watching. Yeah, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I appreciate you. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm always late. Hey, that be me too, Delty. I be missing all my the channels that I be following. I'm always late to the party, but anyway, I have to go back and rewind after the stream done. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to you all on the next one. You all take care. Good night, Daddy.